Hello, everyone. Welcome into Zelda Speedruns this Sunday for the OT Season 7 Qualifier number 14. Here on tracking, we've got Bathan Ainsley, Yoda with the J, MC Hundy, and Melkwi. Here on commentary, we've got Emo Soda and Chuckles, our podcast hosts, and I'm going to hand it over to them. Enjoy the race, everyone. Should be a fun one.
Let's go! Qualifiers S7! Can't be more excited here in the booth. Chuckles, how you doing?
Am I allowed to speak now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That was the cue. That was the cue.
Oh, right, okay. I got told I couldn't speak until Emo was done speaking, but... Hey! What up? I can't believe I've spent another instance in the booth with you. I can't believe it. It's too much, you know. My body can't take it.
Well, anyway, we got 4 runners here. All pretty great. Mr. Carp, Philip Tito, under the guise of Happy Hiker Philip Tito. Very nice. Sanzo and the Aeronaut. So, 3 French runners and Mr. Carp.
Yeah, I feel like I've commentated like Mr. Carp's races on like loads of different platforms recently, and he kicks my ass in a 1v1 yesterday. So, you know, fair play to him. Good to see him. And of course, three good French runners, and I know you love commentating the French runners, Emo. So that's great.
Yeah, and Forest, Med start, Requiem start. It's interesting.
Yeah. And we've got key rings everywhere today, and some other minor setting that will have some influence, but I don't know what. Oh, CA! Oh my goodness, CAMC off. So we're opening all the chests. With Child, with a green med start, with Requiem. We might see some pretty crazy openings here. It's
kind of at odds with the medallion and starting song here. It's like 2 different directions. I think you're going to just see, because it's a qualifier, just people play Requiem, do that. And then they have a real choice, depending on what song they get. Mm-hmm. If it's like a prelude, I feel like going adult's better, just in that specific scenario. If it's anything else, I feel like staying child's the play, usually. It's a child start as well, so... I don't know. I think... runners really have to be careful here. The last qualifier that we had with key rings anywhere, specifically, just like this seed. Water Temple had like what, 4 items or something crazy? Like, and they're all required.
It had something like 6 items in it, and you can hear more about how that qualifier went if you listen to the Gossip Stone podcast. The next episode coming out in mere hours, probably, depending on when it gets uploaded, and we go through quals 1 to 4 and talk about the Triforce of Execution with Drunis. It's a great episode. Go and watch it out if you have 2.5 hours of spare time.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some timestamps on that one too, because I know it's a bit of a long one, but yeah. Going to open my brain here, open my eyes. We're starting like pretty much right now. I'm just trying to account for like the, see, it feels like every qualifier, everyone's been like, the comps are way ahead. They're 5 years ahead.
Well,
so I'm just like, they're in the forest. Minos may or may not have been entered here.
Nobody played Requiem from the start. I wonder if people are going to be... I think playing Requiem from the back of here is going to be really cool. It's a hook shot. Yeah, do Midas House. Go and do this chest here. Play Requiem from here, I think, would be the smart play. And then probably head towards, like you said, Scale as well. That's going to make it even more exciting, the opening. And here we are. We've got 2 people playing Requiem from the Kakiri sword spot.
See, he's just opening up like a nut in a nutcracker here, trying to keep it, holiday appropriate. Now we can just mention Christmas, right? We're like close enough.
We're going to have a billion Christmas references here.
Yeah, just like trees under the Song of Time here on Requiem.
T2 peeked the hand and saw it was a big chest, but of course it's going to be a big chest.
Oh, yeah.
Because CMMC is off.
It's a bit of a sketchy strat here with the settings that were chosen. Market Bongo Path.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't see what was on the arch, but it looked shiny. I didn't know if it was a huge rupee or something like that.
It's kind of weird they didn't see it. I feel like the camera's really good there if you get the hint. He had just gone up a little bit more, the camera kind of pans to the item on top, so...
Yeah.
I don't know why he stopped, like, right there. Like, here you'll be able to see on the carp side. It looks like a key ring.
I did think it might be a key ring as well.
It'll be easier to see as an adult, because the camera is higher.
I'll have to wait and see that. Okay, we've got some runners back into Midos, and it looks like, who's the bottom one here? Aeronaut just decided, you know what? I'm going to go long on ranch. I ain't doing any of this. Maybe deciding to play Requiem from the back of Long Long Ranch here, which is a snazzy little play. Yeah, I've never watched Die Hard, so I don't know if it's a Christmas film or not.
Prelude here for Aeronaut. Getting a bit of the advantage over the other runners, I think, right now. So you can go to Colossus at any age, so you can kind of use it with your time of day routing. If you want to just reset time of day. Also, that was a pretty good hint.
Yeah, Sun Song, great. There's a bow, so once we get Sun Song, we can pick bow. Yeah, do you just play
hopefully it never
Prelude
happens.
out of here? Now, out of if you're Aeronaut?
Yeah, you either play Requiem or you Prelude. I mean, it looks like he's preluding.
I think it's a good strat to keep that Requiem time of day in hand, but
Yeah, that's what I would do. Usually,
That's a
you
strong
don't really just want to like crack open it, immediately.
And of course, we'll
You
get
can
another
use it
song
with
on
your
our
song
side
of
as well.
Yeah. Yep. Stream's going a little bit crazy here on my side. I don't know if I should refresh.
You can have a refresh as we pick up a bonus song on the Prelude Green Med. So, not going to be usable completely at the moment. We've got Shadow, Free, Water, Fire, the Dongos, and Forest Temple as our meds. So, Jabu is a stone, Spirit is a stone, and one of the other ones. Hey, hints here. Schoolmaster's light arrows. Wow, okay. 1500 is a
Cool.
art. Dodging rolling boulders in the water temple, also known as the boss key chest, is nothing. And finally, Lake Hylia to evolve.
Ooh, a bit of a nasty hint to get right now instead of getting it as child. Ooh, OGC is foolish. Or did we already got this hint?
No, these are
Oh, no.
SSM,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Frog 2 is dead. Another rolling boulders hint. OGC is dead. And our Saria song as child was Bolero. So that's another song as adult that you could get. You could just play Bolero, get that Bolero song, and then save quit back to Temple Time. Might be a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, it's kind of the reason why it would be a little bit, especially with the scale too, just going a little bit more towards staying childs. But if you skip Sword Chest, that's a really big problem, I think.
Yeah, picking up the scale is really awkward because you could go up and down as child.
Oh, there's a strength
Oof,
on
wow.
top of the river. Well, he's definitely staying child here. Jabu foolish.
Jabu Jabu is dead. Oh, what music that Aeronaut's got.
Yeah.
What's that Banjo Kazooie? Okay, so Carp's going to be picking up the strength. Sacred Forest Meadow to Phantom Ganon.
Interesting, huh?
Goron Tunic.
Oh. Did you see that hit, Chuckles?
No,
Did you
what
see
was that?
ZL on OT?
Oh, wow, okay.
It's AD, everyone! Woo!
Ooh. And also, Aaron got a key ring of some sort, but I didn't see what keys they were. And storms are storms.
Ooh.
What is this? Rando? What's the saying again? Is this even rando?
I don't know. I think going Bomb the Woe is a pretty big play here. Ooh, and another strength from Andrew.
Ooh, just available. Early
Wow.
steers.
Both in logic with the scale, too. So I don't think Aeronaut will know that. I think Aeronaut going River after CAC seems pretty likely.
You think? He's got a strength now. Could head up the mountain.
could go- yeah.
Bongos.
Yeah, so.
Options available. Goron
Yeah,
Maze,
all these
yeah.
really good early items here overall. Really opens up the scene. So we're going to be seeing a lot of these, like, oh, okay, now it's not 50-50, now it's a 1 in 4. Which area do I go to?
We can
And what
see,
if 3 out of the 4 have items that I need? But it depends on which ones. For your just sequencing, I would say. And Mr. Carp getting skulls here. Interesting decision.
I don't like this play from Carp. This is the problem with going up and down river. It's now nighttime and you can't get the song from Long Long Ranch, so he's going to have to decide what way. He's going to get Damp here, which might be nice.
Yeah, it's nice to get out of the way. It's Year 0.
Yeah, it can be really difficult without Suns or Nocturne. But it doesn't pay out today. Yeah, because you got wonky time of day now. What are you going to do now? You're going to walk about for a bit? Like...
Go Valley, more Sphere Zeros. You wait for time of day. It's not a bad. That's all you can really do, having done River, too.
Yeah, it's not a lot you can do.
No Serenade or anything.
Oh, Carp didn't actually get the strength, I don't think, from the river in the end.
It's also interesting, but there's a bomb bag on top of the ledge.
Oh, wow. Now this is peak kind of gameplay here. Now going Valley, like, kind of sucks, because you're going to be avoiding the field checks that you could get with a bomb bag that you know is available. Cactomorpha. We got some key rings. We got storms. No, I don't think Carp actually went up the river. I think he just decided to stroll all the way back down.
A lot of this information that's being gained is also just split between ages. So you have to do Child 1, you have to do Adult 1 before the seed even really starts. And then you find out pretty quickly that it's ZL and OT, so it's gonna be interesting how that affects the runner's decisions and when it does. And when they realize it's OT, ZL, they need that. I think currently Aeronaut's the only one that knows.
If you went and you were a child and you got that Temple of Time hint that was Market to Bongo, you got that hint that was Lake Hylia to Volve. Like, I think I'd be tempted to go to Lake as child and just do Valley Lake. You've got the scale, you can get both of the items there, and just set in Scarecrow without Serenade, which I think is pretty powerful.
Yeah, currently no other way to get into Domain unless you go through River, so I like that play a lot.
That was another hint there that I didn't see on Sanzo's side.
It's just the Morpha hint.
Oh, okay. So we've got 4 path hints. Lakes Evolve, SFM to PG. What was the... It was Bolero was the child one. Cactomorpha, which could be some form of keys. I don't know what they were. I don't think I've seen anybody mention what they were. And then Lake... no, Market Bot. I don't think we've seen a market check yet.
Kind of weird that we haven't. We're like 12 minutes in here.
I'm assuming T2 is just a slingshot game actually, and it didn't seem
okay.
anything.
Yeah, it's just getting out these hints or locations that you just always do, pretty much every seed. I think that's where generally that's what you're going to see in a qualifier, especially amongst these great runners that we have on Restream. Just being more thorough, you know.
It's a big chest!
Ooh. I like that.
Except it's not CSMC.
Oh. Man, he really got me.
I would literally fuck up by like peeking something and being like, well, it's
small.
small.
Oh no. No, yeah. Small chest. I'm not doing that.
Wow, eye drops in domain. You can't save quit now.
What was on Big Round again? Was that?
I don't think we've had a hint yet for Big Round.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a little shitty.
Yeah, because it would go straight to prescription if you saved quit, and that is a long trade quest to go through.
Yeah, seeing a lake play for Sansa. This time of day, I don't know about this time of day here.
Oh,
but bomb choose. Ooh.
Nice. That's really good. That's nice for this. Maybe if he's just like a valley route, do some of those boulders.
How
in
many?
the field.
Okay, it's 10. Yeah, it's just gonna be a long child for Sansa. I don't see how you don't just keep doing shit. Can save scum your bomb choose. Just it's your bomb bag for the rest of the seed, basically. Ooh. As I say that, the wallet for Aeronaut in DC.
That's nice to pick up with Requiem, and the creator song was Suns, and we know the Sun's grave is... Can you hook shots? Oh my god!
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if Hovers, you can just backwalk to that, too.
What?
From there.
Oh, yeah. We can pick up the bow now with that,
and the refill. The 1-2, just a full wallet in DC, basically. Unless you go for that chest first. I don't know.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Imagine if you did that. I'd have questions.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be... I think I would just quit.
They're cancelled. What are you doing?
Clearly you're not, like... I don't know.
So,
like the seed. Oh, yeah, good.
If you, so forest is easily full clearable. So we've now got a bow from the Sun song from the creator. You've got a choice of 2 strengths to go for, and the hook was in Mido. So we're going to see probably quad forest. I'm going to put a gamble on quad forest at some point today.
It's pretty boring. I mean,
Med Forest don't have nothing in there.
All dungeons with an early hook, yeah, probably. Just need to find a bow. Oh, yeah, we know where that is. Right.
Actually, nighttime for Tito here. He's not gonna pick up.
Okay, Tito learning its AD, believe. Yeah, it's the water keyring here.
Well, Cactomorph are probably just the water keys then, isn't it? I mean, it is.
I mean, they're...
Yeah.
You can clip through the Morpha door and get DQ'd.
Hey, as long as nobody's watching, it's fine. Yeah, T2's going to miss out on the strength on Andrew. It's nighttime. And doesn't have the river strength.
The seed's just locked behind Adult 1, Child 1. The Sun's on Bolero.
you do get the hook, so you can get suns as Aeronauts electing to do, getting up suns here. Oh, we're at the 15-minute mark. Emo, sorry, we missed the call out for the podcast every 15 seconds. Just a reminder.
Seconds.
15 minutes. Just a reminder of the Gossip Stone podcast. Yeah, it's got me, it's got Emo, it's got the best runners in the game, and sometimes Jimbo. So it's great. We're gonna see Valley from Carp. Ooh, Burning Cat is Minuet. So we're hiking. We will be happy hiking from C2.
Yeah, you just see basically all the same checks being done here for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, everyone's going to rotate and do things that the other person hasn't done. I'm worried about T2 and not having a strength. That's because sometimes you can just complete DC to get that time of day fixed, but he's not going to be able to do it.
It's going to work out the best here for Carp currently. He actually planted the bean for the bomb bag in the graveyard, so he'll be able to complete DC instead of just going in there.
Yeah, and he'll pick up Choose just in case if he needs like any kind of explosives earlier, which I don't think he will do. I think he'll just go Adult next. T2 has a strength, not on his tracker. I don't know which strength he would have collected. It's nighttime in Market and nighttime in CAC, and he didn't go River.
Oh, it's getting bodied by Dampy here. Oh no. Haunted Wasteland, foolish. Oh my god. Dampy on the spree here. So rolling is a bit off too, so I'm going to lose a couple extra seconds to that.
Okay, SFM was path to Phantom Ganon. And he picks up Nocturne and Bolero. And it must be some form of access, because yeah, it's got to be access to the Forest Temple.
Tito picking up the bow here. It kind of doesn't matter that it's night at CAC. He's just going to play Suns and get the strength.
Oh, yeah, maybe he did that. Okay, right. That makes sense. Okay. Ignore everything I said.
Sanzo planting the Colossus Bean. I believe that's the only one that he's planted. We're gonna have like a little bean battle here.
Bean off. Good thing about that bomb bag that Carp's going to get is that Market has packed to Bongo, as we've just seen that iteration again here, and I don't think we've seen anything in Market yet, so Bomb Shoe Bowling becomes live. Yeah, that bow's hinted. So, good timing.
It's all rigged. It's all rigged. It's all pre-planned.
Sounds like we're getting the money here from...
Ooh, that's nice. That is a nice play. Yeah, this is a rare play from Sanzo. Really nice, though. It's not time of day dependent, so... Gets to fill up his wallet pretty easily.
G to G keys on the archery game. It's Aeronauts music. Doesn't fit the theme of what's going on here.
Yeah, Foolish Haunted Wasteland has never felt better. As he's reversing here with some swag cam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to buy explosives. Is he going to GTG as well? No, surely not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Mario Kart Double Dash music.
Yes, the best Mario Kart.
The, like, baby track or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, just to get the bomb choose!
Yeah, not going to GTG. We're going to collect this Colossus Arch as well on Sando's side. Oh, it's just a scale.
Ooh.
Hmm. T2's back child. Aeronaut's back child.
Man, Aeronaut's got the jams today, jeez.
I know, yeah. Good selection. Yeah, I don't think the Fortress key, the Thieves keys aren't shuffled, but the GTG keys are shuffled.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine if...
Your banjo could do the impression again. Okay, T2 in river. Gonna find this rank. They're all getting beans, aren't they? T2's getting beans to get the bomb bag.
Bean City right now.
Carp is in river again. Picking up more beans.
Oh my, he's beating out right now. Sanzo's. Here's the eye drops. Alright.
Now we can save quit.
Alright.
Be something good.
What is
Be
it?
something good.
No. It just sucks. Okay.
More beans. Somebody count how many beans we've
Well,
today.
they didn't really lose anything from Prelude, though. So they didn't really have to not save quit. Kind of just happened. Minuet is on Burning Keg. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty annoying. Kipping with the bow and strengths and pre-hook. Like, the siege is so open right now. You can pretty much go wherever, and it's probably not a wrong decision. Really, you have to... I'm sure the runners have this kind of on the forefront of their minds, is you have to kind of gauge, is this play kind of worth it? You can't really peek anything outside of, like, maybe some Sphere Zero and Overworld stuff that you've probably already gotten at this point. 25 minutes into the seed, no dungeons done. ZL and OT. So if you can full clear an area, I think that takes precedent here for your routing. You can go towards just clearing an area in one go. So I think the Aeronaut is going to get hurt a little bit by his DC dip just because of that. Everyone else is just going to get the bomb bag pretty much and clear DC.
Yeah, I think this completing Dongos is taking precedent for everybody at the moment. Get the bomb bag. Go into DC. Do one of your many dungeons you have to do today because they're all required. All of the reward dungeons, anyway.
What's up?
I'm just talking.
Oh.
Carp, so everyone's kind of like been changing ages, and Carp is still child.
Hey, there's no real reason to. You've beat all this stuff. You need now. You're gonna want the item. Strength 2 for Philip, Tito.
Now he's gonna head into Child Spirit.
Carp, does he have bomb shoes?
Yeah, he picked up the ones from Lake.
Okay.
He's also setting it to pure nighttime. I don't know. He's already done Dampe, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what that would be called. Oh, to do maybe Dick the dog, Richard the dog.
What was that? Dick the dog?
I don't know if it's the UK thing, but people who are called Richard, like, we call them Dick.
It's kind of rude.
It's Dick the dog.
Just out here calling people dicks.
Nothing's new there. It's a US thing too. Apparently it's a US thing too.
Oh, I live in a hole in the ground. I don't live in the US, so... checkmate.
Yeah, this kind of opening half an hour, maybe a bit longer, 40 minutes. It's just going to come down to which way of doing what you did was more efficient. And it's probably could add or take like 5 minutes onto a finishing time just by this route alone.
Yeah, full clearing an area when you can. I think that takes full precedence here. So I like Sansa's play actually of just clearing out fields. You already have Eponas. You're already here. You gotta think about your routing. It's really an undervalued skill, I think, amongst qualifier racers here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just being safe, efficient, and then maybe take a gamble on later on down the line.
Yeah, it depends on where you want to take your gamble. I think with all this open information, open seed, you just don't make any decisions. If you can, I mean, we're going to see DC, I assume, here pretty soon. We might even see like a double DC. I guess he's going towards Lake too. Gonna tie that in here with the field checks. Oh, saddle didn't feel right. Oh, Epona, okay. Alright, winding back up, Sanzo. Will he get over the gate?
Whip around!
Alright.
Let's go!
Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, Epona just drives like an ice cream truck. Shitty, unair-conditioned mail vehicle, really. I mean, that poops.
Yeah, Sanzo just pushing these way of the heroes going back to Lake.
Yeah, really smart play, really safe play. You don't have to make any decisions if you're Sanzo. It's great.
Getting this time to get this bomb bag might eat out some time for people. If they just pick up bomb shoes and then find a bomb bag later on, it would be better for them in the long run.
Yeah.
We could probably get some interesting information by this SFM to PG way of the hero, which is Nocturne or Bolero. It's got to be Nocturne, and it's not Bolero.
Have you seen the bomb check there already?
No, we haven't. It's going to be something that gets us access to it, because we know Minuet is on Burning Cack, which is one of the Forest Temple, and Prelude is also Prelude's the free medallion we already got.
Mm.
No, it's a spirit medallion, the Forest Temple. So something might be in the Forest Temple that's locking the ability to get Burning Cack and also Sarias. I think it might be something like...
See that Dens on Sanzo's side from adult fishing?
Ooh, okay, well that's... Dins. Okay.
For more
Volvagia Dins.
Or no, Volvagia.
Okay.
To go into fire, you must first bend fire. Here's Dens. You gotta practice bending fire. Oh, there's Drew in chat. Gonna be on the next episode of the podcast, probably coming out today, I would assume.
That's it, and I don't think we've mentioned the podcast yet, so let's put another link to it. It's the Gossip Stone podcast on all of your podcasting services. Check it out. Okay, another lake check here. I've also seen back of lake from the Leap 2.
He is a hiker after all.
Yeah, I'm a hiker. I didn't see the first one. Lake to Bongo.
Bongo.
Lake to Bongo?
I mean, that's the Dens, I guess.
That's the Dens. Okay, so we've got double lake path. We've also got double bongo. We've also got 2 bongo hints, so we don't have a path 2.
Trying to see something from Sanzo here. A bottle for Volve?
No. We don't have a path to Dodongo, so there's another bomb bag showing somewhere.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna see everyone get the graveyard one, but
TC picking up the skull here. Nicely job. Okay, Carp is now adult. And he's in Dodongo's cavern, and he's... I don't think he's even picked up the bomb bag yet. He's just going to do it with chews, and he's just going to do it with the strength. To finish off with.
Yeah. Kind of, I mean, this is a nicer way to round in DC.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way I prefer, usually. You can get away through Goron City or Lost Woods, or your Warp songs as well, and just clear it. I mean, it doesn't really take that much longer without a bomb bag here if you have strength. It doesn't have a shield either, so won't be able to do choose strats on Dodongo.
You can do the backflip method.
He's not gonna do it. He's gonna use strength checks.
But like we said, we talk about different tricks and stuff in this episode of the podcast.
No. It's gotta stop. We're at like 4 or 5 mentions. We gotta cool it.
Alright, okay, that's it. We're done. We're done.
And if you want to hear more about how the runners have done on the qualifiers, make sure
We're gonna get muted soon. We're gonna get so.
Alright, here's the bow for Aaron.
We have new commentators. It's Melqueen and somebody else. Yeah, Gold Scale was the Arch and Colossus. That item that we couldn't ID was a scale.
Carp getting the money in DC, like display. We'll be able to buy a shield this way. Gold Scale is on top of the Colossus Arch. Bean locked. Pretty beanful amongst the runners here.
So we're still missing our Lake to
lot.
Volve.
We're missing a lot, Chuckles.
Our Lake to Volve path, and I think we've only got Shoot the Sun left.
It's gonna be the bottle, Chuckles. Come on.
Why is it the bottle though?
For 20 skulls.
Buy Blue Fire. Because something is on King Dodongo. Lab Dive was the bottle. Or Catching a Big Pose.
Ooh.
Oof. Spicy.
Good point, Chad. Nice catch.
Yeah, big path to the... Yeah, oh my goodness. This is all catching... This is all linking together because Market is path to Bongo.
Oh, no.
So Lake is path to Bongo for the bottle, and Lake is path to Volvaggio for the dins. There we go. Let's just make it really messy. And whilst we're doing all this, we're opening up every single chest in the game, because...
Yeah, the appearance is off here. You kind of just have to.
Because we think it's 2020 and we have to do every single check. Minuet's on Burning Cack.
Oh.
I don't know what
Interesting navigation here from Scarp.
Carp's having a great time. Yeah, I think Saria's in ice.
I don't know why you're so scared to jump off, though. You have bomb shoes. Just do the bomb shoe setup. Come on, Carp. Yeah, opening up well here. I like this. I like this a lot.
Can Aeronaut do all of it? He's got ZL.
Well, no,
he's got
ZL is, you know, we all know at this point. But
doesn't have ZL.
when else are you going to go into Bomb the Well here? And it's at the 38-minute mark. This is early still.
Yeah, and
The appearance is off. Like, you just, if there's anything in here, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot by putting it off for later.
I know Jackstronomy has always said late ZL.
Just go in here. Yeah. I mean, it's when you know it's AED too, and it's game rings anywhere. The likelihood that there's something, just at least one thing in here, I think is super high.
Wow, and there's a bomb bag, so there we go.
Bomb bag and bomb on the well, two things that are hard to separate from each other. Happens a lot.
Aeronaut spent time getting that bean to go and get that bomb bag, and it's just like, oh yeah, there's just one here, mate. That's fine.
This is a really nice track from Aeronaut. Kind of crazy how good it sounds on OOT. You would think it would. It sounds pretty much like the Super Nintendo version. It's nice.
That's the first boss down by Mr. Carp.
Long shot!
It could be shoot the sun now.
Oh my god.
Just walk back to Lake to go and get the hammer. Wait for time of day.
Man, how much
you got
worse is the seed gonna get? I feel like the seed's just getting progressively worse.
It's like there's a route in here that's like really good, but nobody is ever doing it because it just requires lots of weird age changes and knowing that you don't need the hack bomb bag, the graveyard bomb bag.
Yeah, man, you don't really get punished for not going for it. I mean, you have strength, you have bomb chews, and multiple occasions. So I feel like on a big race, being a little bit more aggressive about the plays that you know you're gonna have to do, you know, at some point in the season. There's really not that whole much open to them at this point, so why not go to the bottom of the well early on? Unless you're gonna go to G2G here, which Sancho I think is setting himself up nicely for and knows about the bottle. I think I would imagine he goes to Big Pose before Fortress.
Yeah, chat making a good point. With the long shot and gold scale, we can just do water.
Yeah.
And this is like the really weird situation with the key rings being on, that water has, what, like 14 items in it? Something stupid like that. and we can just go straight to Morpher.
The funny part about that is Aeronaut doesn't have any scales. It's like he'll need to find irons himself.
Yeah, probably. I'm guessing he knows the Colossus one, and then the other one is just it's Lost Woods.
Sword chest.
Memory.
Yeah, sword chest.
Oh yeah, the sword chest.
It's in the sword chest.
Yeah.
She just skipped. It's such a risky play these days to do. And now it used to be in vogue a little bit. That's not that long ago, but in the qualifier AD, you know what? I think all the runners here know that it's AD at this point. Wow, Sansa just going child here, not even doing big pose. It's interesting.
Yeah,
with that bottle on legs, I feel like that's super risky, but we have everything for GTG. I guess if you haven't done adult shooting at this point, you don't know the GTG keys are there, but damn.
Yeah, he's got the ability to do that, and he has just get that one.
Interesting. Let's see what plays he goes for instead here.
Yeah, where is he heading? He's heading to maybe Goron City, like heading into River.
Well, currently he's having a little trouble
climbing the
vines.
Climbing's difficult.
Drop down. Vines, you know. Dang, sucks to have it happen. Oh, okay, going for Curry Forest Storms. I think this is the bottom of the well play. Then you're just looping all these locations in on your way there.
Right. Yeah. You just have Nocturne.
I feel like okay. I can dig that. Although with his item set and his information set, I still think going big pose into GTD is better for him at this point.
Yeah, you've got pretty much all the tools to do the vast majority of checks there, don't you? You've got the bow, you've got the hook shot, you've got strength 2.
Likelihood that you just find another adult item in adult is super high here.
You've got the GTG keys as well. So if he's done the archery game.
Yeah, I don't remember if Sansa's done that specifically. It would make sense if he hasn't done it and he goes to this play instead of GTG. I think would make a lot of sense. So I'm guessing not. But, kind of like we said, these runners are going to be doing pretty much all the same checks. Adult 1, Child 1, and some are on Adult 2, Child 2 at this point. In terms of age segments. Yeah, he's just going for all these Song of Storm checks. Interesting.
Yeah, we know Sanzo was playing efficiently by did River when he did it, and now he's taking that into his second child segment again.
Here's Carp gonna get the GTG keys after doing DC.
Yeah, I wonder what Carp's next steps are. He probably might want to head into Lake. He's already been Child Lake, so going Adult Lake makes sense.
Yeah, he does not have the bottle yet. So I think going Lake through Field, and then there he has a real choice. But the problem is that you don't know if Lake is Bongo Path unless you do back Lake Hens.
Yeah.
And the only person that knows that right now
is the hiker.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's why Sanzo didn't go for big pose. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, because he's got. Well, he therefore thinks that the Dins is path to Volvagia then, which is. Yeah, you have to.
Probably wrong, or bottle. It could actually be bottle. Would be hilarious.
I'm looking forward to it being the bottle.
No one's seen 20 yet, so I guess it's possible. I think 20 are in Logic without the bottle anyway, but everything's in Logic here.
Definitely. Yeah, you've got a hook. Like that's well enough.
It could still be for big pose though.
Yeah. Big players.
I've not seen where letter is yet. Oh. Trying to get more money here, fair or not. Unfortunate.
The
See if he gets a little bit lucky here in the last bush pile. Ooh, not lucky enough. 2 rupee short. Could just go for the dive ones. Just go for the dive ones.
We need to fix the RNG in this next. Like, so
would have been faster to reload here too.
Yeah.
Ooh, just 1 too. Ooh. Really just salt in the fucking wound.
He didn't have a scale. He can't get
yeah. Hasn't done sword chest. Hasn't. That sucks, fair enough. Oh my god.
Nothing drops from that one. And again! What is going on? Oh, there he is.
I was so ready for just the 1.
Yeah. I laugh because sometimes they drop red rupees, don't they? Imagine if we got one of those.
Alright, that's what speedrunning Link's Awakening DX feels like.
Really?
Yeah, it's about the because it's a 1 in 16 for grass to drop 1 rupee. There's only 1s in that game.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to dupe them. This game's nice. You have 5s, 1s, 20s, 100s, you know, 200, 300s.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a sync issue with Carp at the moment, it seems, but we'll get back onto that. It's not like anybody's doing any new checks at the moment anyway. So who's going to be the next person doing new stuff? So where's... Everyone seems to be in Crater at the moment, except for T2's in Child Spirit.
No, this is Aeronaut. This is Aeronaut.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Cat's going to be playing Bolero again. Oh, I'm going to go on say.
This is Stone Spirit Temple. Wait, is it Stone Spirit?
Yes, Stone Spirit. Deku, Foolish Jabu, and Spirit.
With this music, Stone Tower music.
Oh yeah! Oh, amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's the Stone Spirit music.
We're seeing these maze checks for the first time, I think.
Really interesting that we haven't seen Maze already at this point. We're almost an hour into the seed.
It's such an early strength too.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's the hammer! What?
Yeah, just like that. That's why we're saying it's kind of crazy to just leave 3 items on the table here, no matter what. I mean, you had bombs too. To get these other magic.
Wow, there are some juicy, juicy items there. Okay, so...
What's this path evolve then? Probably for hovers.
Hovers, yeah, missing hovers.
It makes it super, super powerful because we have to do shadow. As far as an information sort of game goes, so... Oh, where is... Sandra's just going forest? Alright.
Okay, I'm going to...
We're not to do it anyway. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy.
Looks like T2 is also heading to the Goron City Maze now. Going to pick up that hammer, going to pick up that magic.
Yeah, and this hammer. Like, come on.
The like fire is just pretty much completable now.
Absolute banger of an item. Okay. SFM bombable check is dead. And that path is the song. Doesn't really matter too much with where the items are. Excuse me, sorry. It doesn't really matter where, because these forest items are just so accessible, so can pretty much just write that path off now.
Yeah, it's going to be better for the runners that are going to be walking here for the first time and able to do it all first time. Okay, so now Carp with the hammer. So took us 50 odd minutes to get the hammer.
It's not too crazy in terms like of a just random seed. Let's say pacing. So how early would you expect Hammer to get an S7 seed usually? With these settings too, by the way. Kind of messes with that a little bit.
Yeah, you can't peek it, so it makes it less powerful. I think it's just the earliness of that strength too. Quite early on, we were just like, yeah, Goron City Maze available. And we didn't see it. People seem to only get one of the two strengths, it seemed like, as well sometimes. And Carp took, 40 minutes to go adult, so... What is the SFM path? Well, we believe it's going to be some form of access into the Forest Temple, so it's not overly exciting.
It's all it can really be, just because we have all the items are all in logic, so...
Yeah, we got Nocturne on adult SFM and Bolero on child SFM, but it's not Bolero. Nah, podcast is shit. Don't listen to it. So, Sands of the Forest, Carp heading into fire, so new issues. Looks like it's Carp's stream itself that's being dodgy, so sorry for the... It's not even a slideshow, it's just go and not go.
Yeah, Fire Temple's melting his stream quality here.
Yeah. Carp's actually, you probably don't see it, but what we're seeing at the moment is about 3.5 minutes behind what the runners are actually doing at the moment.
Yeah, didn't wear his OBS tunic today, so stream melting down.
Okay, 2 runners in Forest Temple. I said we'd have quad forest today. Still a possibility. Kikiri Sword in the first check of the Fire Temple. That's another dungeon.
Huh? He's gonna leave?
In fire. Yeah, well, he's got... Well... Yeah, he's
why not just...
he doesn't have the fire keys to do the fire loop. That's the only thing you can do in the Fire Temple.
Yeah, just go do the fire loop.
No, because there's a key, there's a lock on the door, because it's key sanity.
Oh, apologies. Sorry.
Yeah.
Still rather early. Okay, it's 8 a.m. I don't have an excuse now.
I was going to say, but you were up early first. When you put your name in, I was like, oh.
Well, it's not so bad. It doesn't start at 6. It starts at 7 for me now. So
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Well, the Arizona time or whatever place you're at.
Yeah, we don't have DST, so everyone else changes. It's weird.
Okay, so Carp now have decided to go into Adult Spirit. We've just got so many options available to us. We've got.
What does Sanzo do? He's not even going into Forest. I thought he was just gonna go in there. Gonna get the bomb bag instead?
He wouldn't.
Seems kind of
He doesn't have the
weird.
forest keys.
Oh. Damn it. Man, I'm just getting myself today.
They need to pick up the keys. And we don't have the spirit keys before you say anything. That's actually a good point. I have been saying it's all about access, but actually it could be the forest keys.
Yeah. It makes it really hard to know when it's right to dip into these dungeons if you can't do everything.
I think when you've got when you've got the keys for the dungeons, it's just like makes it so much more important. Like we've got the GTG keys, so, and that's why we didn't see all of the well, because we don't have the well keys.
No. Yeah, a bit of a sad seed here. No sight of any keys right now. Not really.
Now I'm actually thinking about what the settings that are on.
What's left?
Like, I think Carp's efficient Chard 1 play is really prudent, actually. Like, do Overworld, because you don't need keys for that.
Yeah. That Deku DC. So I think he's gonna go... I would imagine he goes Deku, because he found the Kakuri sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Relatively soon here. So you're just gonna go GTG instead? I mean... Surprised no one's really done that either. It's open completely now. Yeah, just go to GCG Maze. It's just
so many checks.
Yeah, advisable to say the least.
What was it? 13 plus 9? So what? 21? 22?
Yeah,
check.
Rounding up to 1 billion.
It's just a lot.
Really surprised we haven't seen that yet. And the keys are so early and centralized in CAC.
We can just
and early suns, early bow. Yeah.
Yeah, the volcano is definitely like a rupee or something. Yeah, this is just really difficult to route well when you don't have the keys available, like different dungeons. Like the forest temple is so far away. You want to pick up the song because the song could be important. It is Nocturne, and we have Dins, we have magic, we have a hook shot. Don't have the hover boots, so it is important to pick up Nocturne. But still,
Sanzo also going adult here, so all 4 runners now adult.
Yeah. Lots of age changes, but I think that's just natural of how the seed has gone. Like, Wasteland's dead. Yep.
Yeah, shoutouts again to our runners on Restream here. We got Mr. Carp, Philip Tito, Sanzo, and the Aeronauts. Our tracker is Beethan Ainsley. MEL Qui, McHundy, and Yoda with J. Thanks for tracking today. And I guess thanks Chuckles for showing up at the last minute.
I was 6 minutes before the start of the restream. Like,
last second.
I was playing Fire Emblem Engage and I wanted to get the match done.
Wow.
But yeah, of course, thanks to our runners, of course, like T2, Santo, and Aaron. We can't say thank you to Carp yet because his stream has not got to an hour. So we'll say thank you to him in 3 minutes and a half. Ooh, this is going to be first look into Tektite Grotto. TC just going so quickly, like already overtaking Carp here in the fight against the lady.
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked if Sansa just doesn't go for the big pot. I think that's what he's setting up right now.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, first time seeing Big Poe, yeah. But I think is he the only one with a bottle at this point?
Yes. He's the only one that's gotten the gold scale. You have to get the gold scale if you want to be able to do a lap
Yeah,
dive.
of course, yeah.
With no sight of irons here.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's irons here on Big Poes? Oh god.
Oof. Let's go.
That'd be really funny.
Just got to do all the checks in GTG as well. It's nothing! Big Pose is nothing!
Wow, okay. Dang, not for the bottle. So I guess it is Shoot the Sun then.
Well, it's Shoot the Sun or King Zora. We haven't got Ruto's Letter yet.
King Zora's in Lake?
Wow, the bottle to buy a blue fire.
Oh god. Oh, and there's the second wallet. Oh, Chuckles.
Right on cue!
Come on.
Let's go, it's in logic. King Zora. Paradox Letter. Are we doing it?
Well, no, you can't do that because it's CL locked as a doll.
Ah, absolutement. I'm glad, like, we're together, Emo, because, you know, I'm correcting you on, you know, what doors have keys in them.
Chuckles?
On what doors have keys on them, and then you're correcting me on basic, like, concept of the game, so...
I'm at least coloring within the lines, and you're like, well, it's the wrong shade of colored pencil there.
It's the hover boots!
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Chuckles is over here eating crayons.
Now what's it?
Yeah, nice hovers.
Carp's gone.
And another bow.
That's it. Somebody new on Restream. Somebody at the runner, so who wants to be on Restream.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, fire keys. Fire keys on Shoot the Sun.
Yeah.
Thunder. Understood it. Can always rely on a Brit. Okay. Clearly, Virgin Media not playing ball. Oh, Cart's back.
Oh,
Back. Is he
Okay.
going to be better than ever?
well, it looks like Philip Tito actually did catch up to him.
Okay, thanks to Carp for being on Restream. It's past the hour mark now for him, so thank you. Carp's going to watch this back and he's just like, just taking the piss out of me for the whole Restream.
Tito actually has caught up to him, though. That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know, like, the directions the runners have taken. Like, maybe Carp's more done with GTG.
Well, he did more.
Ooh, Shadow Keys.
Ooh, okay. Shocker, there's more items in GTG.
Yeah, now we can do the whole Shadow. Shadow Keys, Dims, Hovers, Magic, Nocturne.
It kind of nuts though that we haven't. We saw a bunch, like multiple well dips over the first GCG, and you have all the items and keys for GTG. And you still go for a bomb level. It's really interesting.
Yeah. I always forget you need to. Oh, we can see the extension here. Easy.
Wow. Yeah, very clean from Aeronaut there.
Okay, so we know GTG's loaded. We do need to go into the well. Like, it does have the long shot. So GTG we need to go into, well we need to go into. We just need to see if we need to go to ice. And then it will be...
Ice is locked behind AD.
Ice locked behind AD.
So you can get there with the hours now, so it would be interesting if they still go for it.
Oh, there's a letter as well in the back of GTG.
I think Carp must have skipped the back half of GTG. I don't see letter on his tracker. I don't know. I see it. Never mind.
Yeah, he's got the ladder.
Okay. Yeah, he clearly did that first. Okay. Didn't see that was the first time seeing on restream though. Interesting HBA strat from Carp here.
We've got emulator HBA here.
I mean, I guess he's on BizHawk, so
Yeah, he absolutely is.
playing on hard mode for quals. Need a pots here.
Damn.
Oh yeah, 1500 is also hinted dead, so I don't know.
Oh, good point. Yeah, Aeronaut's just getting rid of his arrows. I was going to say something else, but chat would probably berate me again. Oh. I thought we were going to see horse dropping then, but no horse dropping from Carp. Yeah, I was going to say Aeronaut spunking his arrows, but then people will be like,
He's
"Oh,
what?
he said
Spunk?
spunk." I was like, yeah, alright. I'm British, I know. Alright, get over it. But another Kingzora, another King to Dongo down. There's FW as well in GTG. Wow. GTG really the mother load. Hovers, letter, frauds, shadow keys.
Here's Carp doing lap dive for bottle.
Yep. Half
See
late.
if that changes anything for him. I don't think it will.
You should see shoot the sun here as well.
Well, I mean, Carp won't be able to do it. Doesn't have a long shot. But we will see it. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think we'll definitely see it from T-Dice side either way.
He's got the long. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's on hook.
No, he doesn't, no. The only one that has a long shot is Aeronaut right now.
Yeah, I'm getting confused with the thing that, because it's like the names are on the middle of it, and it's like there's one below it.
Sansa still hasn't gone GTG, doesn't have the shadow keys.
Having a look in Shadow.
Yeah, first place for this qualifier might actually be over 3 hours. I feel like we've like barely had any. Have we had any at all for the qualifiers? I feel like they've all been under 3.
Yeah, I think so. I think one of the longest ones was like 2:42. I think one of the longest ones was.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just not only go everywhere, but also like really difficult to route it well. It seems like.
Yeah, the person that gets the least number of trips per area is gonna win, just straight up.
Yeah.
Routing around that's really difficult, depending on if you have all the hints. Yeah, and all the keys. The keys is really the bad thing here about this qualifier.
Yeah, I don't think Carp has FW on his personal tracker. But yeah, I would assume he also has FW. Maybe next time he pauses, we'll get to see.
Yeah, I can't imagine just leaving GCG when there's checks on the table like this without keys.
Yeah, T2's actually got the light arrows from the storm mask.
Carp looking for the Gwei.
T2, the other one. Aeronaut.
Aeronaut's at the bottom. They're literally big labels. So
I'm gonna have to zoom out so I can actually see all the names underneath the things. There we go. I'll turn it into water. Oh, he's gonna do this entry here. He's gonna do hook shot.
Oh, hook shot entry. Okay.
This is interesting. This is out of logic.
But why? It's the real question, I think. Why not just go to a different area?
Like you don't know when these checks are going to be in, and these checks are slow as well. But this is really cool to show off here. 4 hops, another hop the other way, side roll. Ah, he's lost it. No.
And the setup's also just not free in terms of setting it up either. Especially this many times for Carp. Just let me go for it again though.
Yeah, Carp was in my multi-world team. We definitely... I know he knows how to do this.
Oh, okay, should be able to get it here. Got the side roll off in time.
Yeah, he can't do many checks in here, and like if you could, well, it's like if you could beat the boss, then you would do it. But like if you could beat the boss, you'd have the long shot. So. And there's just so many other things that you could be doing as well. You could be doing well. You could be doing. I don't think he'd.
Your taxes. I mean,
could be doing he has. He's not been Forest Temple yet. I know there's nothing there, but Nocturne's there. He's got the Shadow Keys now. They're trying to shield Scudge forward to get a bit more distance. So now Sanzu's in GTG, or just about to get in there.
Okay, there he gets it.
Just leave. You're done.
Tito getting the
dance. He's got it. So interesting to see what the Aeronauts and T2's next moves are after this.
Imagine if this game crashed there.
Oh, he's putting FW in here. All right, okay.
Okay.
Right. That's a bit more big brain. I'll allow that.
Without Serenade, too.
Yeah.
Really just doing that for positioning. We'll probably be back here at some point. Say D, do everything. You have to get all the keys, kind of thing, so...
Okay, delete the content for the last 10 minutes, and that's how
Oh, Tizo just going for it. Uh-oh. The yellow climb didn't work out. That weighs so bad.
Toucan Sam.
Pretty much will always get you.
Why does... No, I'm not even going to bother.
There is a chance he does miss, but it's super low odds. He's gonna go to field, maybe? It's either getting this bottle. The item is lighting up with the information now. See if he goes to Big Pose. So I haven't seen Shoot the Sun, right? You just haven't seen that yet?
No, I think even if you don't have the long shot, it's information. You have suns, it's not like it's... You have to wait for time of day.
He does going for it.
Yeah.
He's got the info advantage here.
Yeah, I think you're right, Thunder. I think it's got to be fire keys.
We won't find out which keys they are, probably.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see their keys.
Might do them. I could see Aaron not doing it.
Well, it's a key. They are keys.
Oof.
I think that happened. I don't know if it was a practice seed or actually one of the qualifiers, but a previous time it was key rings, and the Gerudo Valley crate had keys in it, and you peek it, and it's so interesting that you can peek something but still not know what it is. And in the end, they were the OGC key or the IGC keys.
Ooh.
Key rings have all of the
OGC keys. Wait, Chuckles.
Key rings have
OGC
all the small
keys?
keys and boss keys.
What's an OGC key, Chuckles?
I said IGC.
Oh, okay.
I did say OGC, but then I corrected myself.
Oh, this guy.
I'll be using Big Brain Plane to get the Big Poe on this one. Well, one of the 10. Did you know there are 10 Big Poes in this game?
I did. I have gotten them all in the randomizer seat before.
I don't know. I have not.
Won me an RSL. It was like a 10-person RSL race because it was hinted long shot.
Oh. I was watching a good friend of mine needing to get 9 Big Poes in an RSL race and spent about 40 minutes just going through field. Just the best entertainment I've ever had watching this game.
Yeah, they're not hard until you're required to get them all.
Yeah, I think there are like 7. Like off the top of my head, I could probably find 7 or 8. But
so many of them just suck. Unless you know how to do a specific way.
Yeah, that one by CAC, that if you go like under the ridge, like at a really weird angle, makes that one easy to get. But that one really sucks.
Yeah, you're not just going straight from Morph here. I like this play.
Yeah. Yeah, like doing the well.
Yeah, well paying out so far. I mean, it's still not that big of a deal. It is one step closer to getting back to Forest quickly. From anyway.
But you're gonna sing, is it S Club 7? Cause it's
And
one
it'll
step
probably...
closer to 7, baby. Yeah, it includes the boss key. All of the keys.
Yeah, we'll see which keys they are on Shoot the Sun here probably now. As Cheeto's gonna do Shadow. Commit to Shadow here, like this player too. See what's required as the Shadow keys.
Yeah, going all the way up into the boat is cool because you could just pull the brick. Come back. Shadow, one of those dungeons that CSMC doesn't really change a lot into it. Like this spinning room coming up here is maybe the biggest one that changes, but you actually just have to click the...
It's like 30 seconds, I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I think the rest of it is just, it's exactly the same, isn't it? Alright, Aeronaut's going to be getting these keys. It is the fire keys, so... I actually got something semi-correct.
Do fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fire again, another one of those dungeons. Just walk to the boss door and beat it. Like, when do you do the rest of the dungeon? Really difficult. We actually spoke about that on the first... Well, not the first episode, but last time's episode of the podcast. So...
The newest episode.
Yeah, but what is still the newest episode. So, if you want to listen to Who Idiots and What the Hell's Happened talk about routing, then go ahead and listen to the Gossip Stone podcast. We've had some great guests recently. Drew, What the Hell's, Ryu Kane. We had the official announcement of Ryu Kane being champion on the podcast about 8 months later. Yeah.
So you're not really not out of camera?
Where is... One of those in Goron City Maze, yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's in Goron City left. I haven't seen a pause in a while from him, so I haven't been able to...
Where was the Kikiri sword again?
Aeronaut just found it. It was right next to Vol.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, yeah. So this is the first visit from Deku we're seeing from Carp. Yeah, the maze is there. The magic is there in the maze also. This is great fire sample music. The thing is, when you have 75 people in a race, one person is going to do, like, or a handful of people are going to do really well. And I think we might see, you know,
big disparity.
But yeah, then exactly, and then we'll also get a lot of 250s, a lot of 310s kind of things. Like a lot of people maybe needing to go backwards and forwards a lot, and that's just the thing.
Arna also does not have hovers. I also just noticed that. But he has letters, so he went GTG, but he just didn't go in the maze? Does he not have the GTG keys?
Yeah, he may not have the GTG keys.
Ugh, yikes. He doesn't have magic either, so I guess, yeah, it did not go in the Guan City maze.
No. Boomerang. So that's Jabu now completable. Foolish Jabu.
Oh boy.
Carp can do it in this trip as well. He's got the letter.
Yeah, it feels good. Surprised we haven't seen Deku already with the early Curry Sword that we found too.
Yeah, it's only Carp with it at the moment. Nobody else has. Like, dipping that Forest Temple.
Well, Aeronaut has it.
Well, yeah, well, he's only just picked it up though, but...
Okay.
Like, dipping that Fire Temple
keys,
I don't think is a very good play. But when it...
it doesn't know where the Heimer is, I mean... Can't really fault him for it. I'm just surprised he has it. Whew, excuse me, like 2 or 3 checks in the overworld they have access to already. They've had access to for like 30-40 minutes. I think that's the bigger issue.
Yeah, I think
Aeronaut
doing it now with the keys is like cool because there are so many checks.
He's been pretty dungeon focused though. I mean, he's the only one that got the long shot, right? So he's been pretty dungeon focused, just go into dungeons. It doesn't matter which one. It doesn't even matter if you have the keys, just go in there. This has kind of been his playstyle so far this qualifier. Yeah, Carp is getting all the skulls, checking all the boxes here. Has that adult for Auroras in Water Temple.
I will say on getting that check and fire in these settings, you know it's not going to be a key, you know it's going to be an item, so you will just be stopping there, so that makes it better.
Yeah, the seed sucks. The seed sucks. Forest Temple keys, okay. Yeah, this is good for Tito. You're gonna be able to just go full clear forest now.
Yeah, when it's an AD seed with key rings on, you need another.
It's playing Prelude.
Always leave them here. That's it. Okay.
Not going forest.
Yeah, very true. The SFM to PG is that Nocturne to pick up those forest keys.
So stupid.
Yeah. When it's AD with key rings on, like you just need pretty much all the key rings.
Yeah, all your paths are just gonna be keys. It runs the risk of that for sure. So it's just a matter of clear everything. Sequencing matters a lot. But I mean, it's probably going to come down to sequencing, kind of like you were saying earlier.
Back to the Forest Temple, walking with the keys now. Yeah, market to Bongo. Gotta be something for ZL, isn't it? Not gonna be anything for Jabu, can't be anything for Deku. So Spirit is the outstanding one, so yeah, Spirit Keys, Mirror Shield. There's the lens.
Let's go.
Lens and Deku.
Okay, now we'll be able to see what's in market here.
Yeah. Might see Jabu first.
Yeah, checks near Evolve, really one of those divisive checks, I think, within the community. It's so good to go there super early if it's an item, but if it's not...
If it's a key, it makes it so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of just pricing yourself into going into Fire Temple multiple times. But if you have Bolero early on in the seed here, it can really pay dividends. And Kakuri Sword blocking the lens seems to be important.
I think the fortunate thing for maybe not necessarily these runners, but other runners, is that you're going to walk past that chest to get... If you pick up the key rings, it's like, oh, I don't need to do any of the Fire Temple except for Volvagia, but you're walking past that check, so you're probably just going to push the button and get it anyway.
Is there anything better than this Fire Temple yet? I don't think so, right?
Other than the Kakuri Sword. I saw some chews.
Besides that, yeah.
No.
I think key lock at least. We know Pierre's dead too, because I got that hit. You're not going all the way up to fire hammer chests. Dude, this guy without hammer, just so weird. Just so weird.
It's vanilla as well, like, it's crazy. I wonder if Aeronaut plays Bolero and does Goron City after this. And then picks up the hammer and comes straight back in here. It's like, oh my god, like, that's not here.
Yeah,
Makes sense for him at the moment. He's got a lot of checks. He's going to pick up a Kikiri sword. Oh, he's going to pick up the hammer. He already has the Kikiri sword. I don't know, do you pick up the Kikiri sword, do you do the rest of this? Like, we just go and do Deku
No,
first?
I would just go Deku.
I think so too.
It's so
This is
many
a big
checks.
commitment.
You need your keys. It's not key locked at all. You can just go do all of it. And you need to do it anyway. And you have Bolero the seed, so I don't...
Yeah.
You have to pay me a lot of money to do the rest of key locked fire without any extra hints pointing to that it's locking an item or something. Or that fire is a path to your mom's house, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but just go Deku.
Mhm. I think fire is like a dungeon with CSMC off. That does get impacted quite a lot. There are a couple of cool peaks. Like, you don't need to free the Gorons. Saves quite a bit of time. Yeah, my mom's house. She'd be delighted.
Oh, Carp! New checks and Shadow Temple from Sanzo's side. Not seen those yet.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna set drawers and left. I would have just kept going if I were him. Set drawers later, or don't even set it at all. Just push the block, set drawers, and if you have to delete the floors, you have options that way.
Sansa just got the forest keys. Golden Devil.
Carp going pro pot routing here from Carp. Yeah, gonna go do Jabu, I guess. Think about his route. What he wants to do exactly. If he wants to go into Fire Temple, for instance, and do the rest of that or something, you know. Weigh his options here. Nothing.
Said a while back of, like, Cap should clear all of Child, and I definitely agree with that. Like, you don't want to leave any keys in Child or anything like that, so I think it's a very good play. Yeah, looks like we're going to pick up this lens game now, so get your guesses in chat. Unless your guess is right, 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 left, right, then you can't have that last night. There we go. Wait, that's not a keyring? Right? He picked up some more keys on Sanzo's side, but I'm too busy on this. Ah, left. Right, left. Right, lefters. Golden, Kirby. Natasha. Right, left, right. Oh, Golden's out. Kirby's out. Natasha's out. Nasagivi? Nasagi?
Also out. Also out. I think everyone's out.
Okay, we're all out. Everyone loses!
Hey, we're playing rando. Everyone does lose.
Okay, what we got?
Not even peeking at Command Carp.
It's the Mirror Shield! Path to Bongo.
Alright, so you have to go dip into fire, clear your Deku, go back to market to be able to do Spirit if we had the keys for it. But we don't.
Yeah, Sanzu just picked up some keys, but I don't know what it was. Oh, Thunder says it was the spirit keys in Shadow. So yeah, now we have the spirit keys.
Oh. Well, Sanzo is a little far away from that mirror show right now. I'm gonna opt to go into forest here.
Yeah, you have to pick up the Spirit Keys and Shadow. Do Spirit. Come back to Shadow.
Yeah, this seed sucks.
Yeah, if you leave earlier.
It's been one of the more grindy qualifiers that I've seen this season. Probably the grindiest, I think, so far.
And actually, do we know every single item now, except for... That's it. We know everything. Deku, DC, Jabu, Forest, Fire, Water.
Oh, you just need... You just know how to kill all the hype in this team. Wow. Okay. I guess. Yeah, we know where everything is. We don't really need irons, though.
No, you don't need irons. Unless you
We
get,
know
well, you
we
gotta
know
get
where
gold
everything is,
scale.
right?
You do have to get gold scale. If you don't pick up that. But
Yeah.
I think everybody on restream. Yeah, everyone on restream's got gold scale.
No, Aeronaut has no scales. No, never mind. I just wanted to continue that new. God, I can't.
He did do the first check in the game eventually, yeah.
Boo!
So no ice. We don't need to go to ice today. We don't need to go deep fire. We don't need to go into water checks. Spirit is go modable. So after all of that grind, I mean, the grind is continuing because not a single person's in go mode, right? Everybody's missing something.
No.
A lot of people missing the long.
A lot of tricky stuff happening in this scene.
A lot of people missing keys. Yeah, it's like if you take 70 runners by an hour 30 in, you can know where all the items are, but no way in hell is anybody getting it all in 130. Yeah, T2 cock in hand. T2 had some chickens in his hands.
Yeah, pretty good cock management here from Tito so far.
It's just, of course, I've just been talking about cock and dicks. Like,
Gotta talk to the carpenter.
yeah, have a chat.
Make sure he's doing okay.
Yeah. I think that one's Spike Vegeta as well, isn't it? Looks like Spike.
What?
That carpenter.
It's kind of mean.
I'm pretty sure that's what he says himself.
Oh.
If I offended you, Spike, well, I'm just happy you even know I exist. So that's great.
You were on the podcast with him. What are you talking about?
No, I wasn't. Mate, that was Chimp!
I'll be right back.
Bye, Emo. Alright, you're stuck with me. Foolish Jabu. For Cap. T2 in the well, gonna pick up the long. This is the first time we've seen all of the forest sample. Aranor with the Kikiri sword headed into Deku. So what's everyone missing then? So Carp's missing the long. He hasn't been to Shadow yet. but does have the shadow keys. So he'll pick up both sets of keys, probably. Carp's definitely looking very good here. As long as he goes into the well. I'm pretty sure he will. T2 skipped the back end of Shadow, so doesn't have the spirit keys. And doesn't have the Kakiri sword at the moment. Also, Carp doesn't have the fire keys from Shoot the Sun. T2 knows there are keys there. Probably knows it's the fire keys. Aeronaut missing. Oh, Hovers and Hammer still from the Goron City maze. The later that goes on in the seed, I think the less likely Aeronaut picks that up. Already cleared the whole of forest. Fire. Zanzos doesn't have the Kakiri sword in the fire temple. I don't think he knows there are fire keys in the lake either. But has the spirit and forest keys, so... The mirror shield. What was the mirror shield? Lens game. Okay, so he can't clear spirit yet. So... yeah, Rang just there. No, I don't think we did see the other Lake Tabonga hint, actually. We've done River. We haven't been to Fountain. Could be there. Yeah, so this is a proper efficiency seed. This is, like, nothing is difficult or convoluted. Like, the logic isn't hard. There's barely any logic. It's just go and pick up your keys. It's just things pointing towards AD. So logic reading easy. It's just the routing. Do you get lucky in the routing? Can you plan around the keys enough? T2 missed the spirit keys. Aeronaut doesn't have the hover boots yet. But yeah, skipping those spirit keys for T2 is really, really Monka-S. Because when did you go back? Seems like a bit of a confusing skip there. Yeah, I'm assuming Aeronaut, when Aeronaut went to GTG, didn't have the GTG key, so didn't get the hover boot. So that's maybe a difficult location for him to get as well. So, this is the thing, like, everyone, well, there's a bottle there. Everybody just gets in a tricky spot in one way, shape, or form. Like, you have to do quite a lot of decisions right. Not only just doing the routing correctly as well. I think Carp is looking the best there. Maybe, like, significantly. Carp doesn't have a problem at the moment. Like, the others have problems. Sanzu doesn't really have a problem. Maybe the fire keys might be Sanzo's problem, but he knows there's going to be something in Lake. He knows Lakes evolve. Yeah, his kind of crossroads is coming up on and going to the well, but it's like, where'd you go afterwards? What do you do if you're Carp? Like, you could decide to go to Shadow, but you can't complete all of Shadow. So I think missing the forest keys and missing the spirit keys, I'd be surprised if he doesn't do well. I would be surprised. Oh. Doing the swag tactic as well for the big Octo. Yeah, the only place we didn't need to go to is ice. And like forest and water, we just needed to dip our toes in the water and the lava and beat the bosses, but we still needed to go in them. Still needed the items for them, probably the worst part. No, we found all the items pretty rapidly. We kind of surprised got all of our items, so there was no bets, no. I think we could have a, I don't know, bet discussion on like when the first person's going to be done by. Like, I think I'd probably set the under/over of the finish time being 2:35. I think first finisher. Hey, man.
Yeah, this being the grindiest S7 seed and still being under 3 hours.
Yeah. I think significantly so as well. For the first finisher. Average time, yeah, probably 3 hours. Oh, Golden Devil with the Pog Champion. Oh, Thunder taking my 235. What? Wow. Get wrecked, Thunder. Yeah, I guess. Who do we have, like, in the qual today? $82 runners. Wow.
82. Wow.
That is
Pretty
a surprise.
Well, it's the EU Weekly. I think it's been one of the bigger qualifiers so far. Just overall. Not too surprised. A lot of EU grinders, it's at a time that's good for them instead of 4 a.m.
Yeah. And
I'm
also, like,
play anyway.
It is a healthy time for NA runners as well. Like, I would love to play Rando Seed at 9 a.m. I would absolutely love it. So I'm quite jealous of the time for the NA runners for the EU Weekly.
Yeah, here's Aeronaut for Jabu. Sansa completing Forest. Scarp completed Shabu just a little bit ago.
Did you just say this is Aeronaut for Jabu?
Yeah. What?
Not Jabu for Aeronaut.
Yeah.
Alright, Kakiri Sword for T2. Yeah, I think the schedule was kind of one of those things that was point of contention a little bit. I just wish the...
There's 20 quals. It's the most quals we've ever had. I don't see how you don't get your rate, but that's just me personally.
Well, I think the problem is that the weekend quals are always at the same time.
Yeah, we've had multiple polls in the past, and I think every single time they just come out at the same times anyway.
We don't need
so
the times at the EU and NA weekly times all of the time. Like, we can have different times for things. But anyway, Carper's not gone to the well. So that was his crossroads. And probably, I don't know where he's walking to now, but I imagine Shadow, the first part of Shadow is in his future. He's going to get a lot of progression to do. If he does go Shadow, he picks up Forest progression and Spirit progression. And then what does he do after that is the question. So he needs to make a decision to go to the well at some point. Yeah, Sanzu is doing the progressions. Sanzo's done all the forest, picks up that forest, and now he's got to do the spirit progression. We're not going to find anything interesting here. Maybe the iron boots, but...
Carp's going to OGC.
He's picking up schools.
Oh, we've seen 20 is dead already. I'm not really sure what's making him go pick up skulls either. I mean, I guess there's a cat to Morpha hint, so maybe hoping 20's long shots.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the way rooting for the schools when you know you're going to be going into forest at some point.
Yeah, and already the water temple keyring was from Gak as well. So I'm not sure what's making him go to skull specifically, but I think it'd be a good question to ask him later.
Carpa's not got Nocturne. He's not been to the Minuet spot yet. He's not been to the front of the forest temple.
Huh.
So he's probably thinking, I don't want to go there until I pick up... Because he's got his ZL, he's got his FW in water at the moment.
Yeah.
So he's probably in a tricky spot being like, I don't want to walk to forest. The Nocturne, like, at this point you know the Nocturne's there, right? Well, it could be a shadow. Yeah, it could be an ice. For him. It goes well when he has the L. You can't peek the 2 checks you could normally peek there.
He's just trying to stay in logic, maybe. Maybe that's why. Like, on top of those options, you can all get out.
Okay, TU doing forest, so we can kind of disregard that for 12 minutes. Sanzo's doing the checks here in Spirit. He's missing icons, but we're not gonna...
First time we've seen Spirit, though, right?
Yeah, he's the only one with Spirit keys at the moment. T2 was in Shadow, didn't get the Spirit keys. Aeronaut doesn't have bothers yet. He still needs to go back to GTG.
And we even know where BGS too, so it's like we really do know where everything is. Kind of hilarious.
Yeah, these aren't like these multi-route seeds there. You could take kind of multiple directions. Make the timings really, really interesting. Because what's going to happen, you'll get people in S7 results channel and pick out everybody who does this, right? And it's going to be like, I don't know where I lost time. Like, I did, like, everything. Well, everybody did everything. You have to. See, like, it really is, like, everywhere there's routing decisions, and everywhere where you're efficient, less efficient, you know, it really, really clocks up at a rapid rate that I think people underappreciate. It's a good bomb throw.
That was a very... that bomb was trying to do so much heavy lifting there.
I don't know if he was trying to get the Barry or the Sculpture.
I think it's just the targeting of the little jelly that kind of caught him off guard.
Mm-hmm.
You just take a little bit too much time. I think it's his positioning. He was a little bit close to it, so he caused it to not aggro to him, kind of. But I think it did move towards him. Versus if you're more towards the wall there, I'm pretty sure those guys stay out of the way. But he didn't have slingshot, so that was his options. Or he used boomerang, which could be slower, depending on how good your aim is. Looks like Carp is finally going to forest, looks like, in that direction. Yeah, reluctantly, very reluctantly. Nice little big pause there. He really doesn't want to come here. Kind of forced to, though. unless he wants to go to the bottom of the well, but he's reluctant to come to forest for all the following reasons. Everything that we said. He's going to be even more so towards bottom of the well, I feel like. Even though it's more likely to have an item.
I just thought I'd have a quick look at kind of the standings and how our four restream runners are doing. So,
that's a good idea.
This is Carp's 6th race. Carp's actually doing very, very well. His best score is 977, and his worst score is 828. So he's in a very, very good position to make the top 64.
What's his second lowest?
862.
Okay, yeah, he's in a pretty good position. Definitely wanting to get those lower ones a little bit higher. I think for Carp.
So he's looking very good. T2, this is his 5th race, but he's got 4 races from 946 to 868, so a very, very narrow range of scores there. So he's looking very good to make the top 64 as well. Sanzu, this is Sanzu's only their 4th race, but 920, 876, 864, so again, looking pretty good.
For his 4th one, it's pretty early.
Yeah. And Ara's 7th race. Got some 900s, but has a 0, needs to get out, and a 783 in the next 2 races. So probably wants to remove those 2 scores with 2, at least, probably I'd say 830 pluses. Yeah, all 4 runners looking pretty snazzy. The light arrows are on Skull Mask, which is an always hint, so let's just go and get that at some point. Oh, interesting. Carp didn't go into the Forest Temple, just went straight to the Shadow Temple.
Yeah, only 6 more qualifiers after this.
Yeah. We've got we've got NA1, I think, like a late NA1 this week, and then we've got quite a few EU ones in a row.
I have an extra day I can take off work too, so I think I'll I think I'll use that for one of the daytime ones this week. Doesn't roll over for next year. That's the biggest problem. My biggest problem.
Emo's life problems.
Forced to take off work time.
Damn. My daytime off doesn't get rolled over, but my holiday year is between August and August to August, so
yeah.
One day a month. It's what, 12? Wow, 12 a year. Plus federal holidays, I'm assuming. Oh, the forest keys are in the Shadow Temple as well. We're at about 138. We knew where everything was. Yeah, there is no single runner that's in go mode yet. Oh, so this is a really interesting route for Carp. So he went to SFM. He did the first couple of checks in Shadow, and now he's back child and about to go into the well. Which is where he needs to be, but it's, you know, interesting. Hello, Toad. TCG is the treasure chest game. That's the game you need the lens of truth to pick up the keys and get the item. And that was our last item that we need to know. It was the mirror shield from our side. No problem. Ask all the questions you want. More than happy to help. The sands are in the well, going to pick up the long shot. And this was Carp's like sticking point. He picks up the long shot here. He is just in progression mode to get him to go. Oh, that didn't work.
Probably works for me though, because I'm cool.
No, I think Carp did the first two checks and then left. Which is... Oh, because he's got to have the shadow... He's got the shadow keys from GTG, surely. Jubilee. Yeah, we've got runners all over the place, Fox. We've got Carp needs the long. We've got T2 who picked up the fire keys actually. He's missing the spirit keys. That's what T2's missing. Aeronaut's still missing hovers, hammer, Kakiri. Oh no, got the Kakiri sword. Magic. Sanzo's been on a bit of a tear. He still needs the Kakiri sword from the Fire Temple. What are you giggling at?
So you're not gonna go to the Goron City maze.
He's playing Blair, right? He's not going to the Fire Temple again. He's done that one.
I'm just shocked he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He picked up the Kakiri sword after fire, so he didn't go after fire completion because he went Deku. But he's got AD. He's got all of the stone dungeons completed. Sanzo is back in GTG. Set left of you here.
He still hasn't gone there. Why are you walking past it, Aeronaut? What are you doing? Where are you going? What's your plan? What are you doing?
Sanso's using this FW to head into the lake. Okay. Oh, or not. Okay, he's getting the horse. Okay. That was alright. Okay, small little niche thing here, but Sanzu turned around then, so the horse would spawn in front of him rather than behind him. That's pretty cool.
If he called opponent the other way, then it would have gotten stuck down.
Yeah,
below.
she got stuck on below the ledge, though. I've not thought that before. He's back. He's going to be pretty Monka-esque feeling when he finds these items here. We had strength 2, what, like 10 minutes in the seed?
Yeah, very early. And you could have had magic with your furores. You could have had your cake and eaten it too, but it just no. It's gonna have to play Bolero. Go to your fire temple. There's Carp with the long shot. And Sanzo. I don't know where Sanzo's going.
I think he's heading lake. He's going to clear out the... Now he's got the long shot. He's going to clear out the sun. Fire keys.
On water.
Water, yeah. We didn't find the iron boots.
Not convinced we will.
The hovers are in the GTG maze. And we're assuming Aeronaut doesn't have the GTG key. Oh, Sanzu missed him doing the... Okay, that's jumping off the edge. He did the difficult trick. The hover boots, jump slash to the crate. And then, even though you have the long shot, so you don't even have to do that. And then couldn't get the jump slash. The mirror shield is in the treasure chest game with the lens in the deku tree. The items are everywhere. Except for ice. There's just no reason to get ice this seed.
No. It's probably the furthest thing away from them.
Which is interesting because ice doesn't have any keys.
Well, it's it's logic locked, so you really just need to find your ZL logic, and then you can consider going there. But I think you're just in go mode in the seed. Or close to it. It's just not worth the travel time.
Yeah. I feel like T2 still needs to get the spirit keys, which are in the Shadow Temple.
It's good ring for Philip.
That is his problem.
What?
T2. He needs to get the spirit keys in Shadow.
Yeah, he still has forest there, so like it's pretty well within reach right now. Nice, sounds like getting the door frame kill, just like Aeronaut, I believe, did. Yeah. Carp also gonna go for Morpha here, back-to-back Morphas. The bulb in the middle, sandwiched. The
Nobody did.
Oma on top, like a little cherry.
Yeah, everyone's just like, I'm gonna kill Morpha and I'm gonna do other checks in the game.
Carp has some interest in
Slow checks.
I guess. I don't know why exactly.
Oh, he's gonna pick up the skull.
Oh, where are you going? What?
No, he's going to that link loop.
Interesting way of getting there.
Yeah. Does he have... He must have the shadow keys from GTG. Like, the problem we had with Carp's stream is that his stream went dead whilst he was in GTG. The shadow keys are in there. He's done 2 checks in shadow.
Yeah, I think these are, well, these are all just gonna be item checks anyway. Can't even, like...
Maybe he's reading something in the logic that we're not picking up.
Could be. I think with Key Sanity, I think it could be expected to do these checks without irons. For irons, potentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or something else.
Imagine the iron boots are in here. That's the condom, so...
Sanzo with the Curry Sword. And yeah, he's just gonna do Evolve and get the fuck out of here. Like this play.
Yeah, and then he's gonna do Deku, then he'll do Jabu, so he's gonna be on a progression path for a bit.
Yeah. Sanzo's just ahead here, I believe.
Seems that way, because he's already done Forest and Spirit. So he's kind of romped through.
Except the only thing is he hasn't done Deku, and Tito has. Tito's also done Fire, so I think Tito's actually ahead here. Pick up the Mirror Shields.
There's going to be a universe where you can, like, skip, like, the Spirit Temple? Can you skip the Spirit Temple this seed? Like, the checks in it. Just pick up the keys and run.
Yeah, depends on when you do Shadow. Depends when you do Shadow.
Yeah, if you pick up the Forest and Spirit keys.
Because if you do a dip into Shadow too and get the Spirit keys, then yeah.
And then you leave, have the Kakiri sword, have the fire keys. So that would be a huge time save if you're able to do that. I know Sanzo's done all the checks in there. What was the Golden Devil? What was the earliest time somebody put for the bet? Oh. Okay. What was the earliest reasonable time that somebody put? 2:20:25. Well, we're getting close to that.
Mine was a serious bet. I think I'll be close. I don't think it'll be faster than 220. So if it's Price is Right rules, which the bet said, then I would win.
So you think somebody will?
I think there's a chance.
Will be done before 2:20.
I think there's a chance.
I don't see it. Not with AD.
You have to know Omega Galaxy Brain route, but I could see it. That'd be the best scoring call of the season.
Wow, look at Aeronaut there using the hook shot because he doesn't have the hover boots to that.
You'd also have to skip Skulls, Chickens, and Dampe.
Mm-hmm.
And Valley.
Valley, yeah. Yeah, I bet Carp was just thinking with that water temple dip, like, oh, this is in logic. So, well, yeah, it is in logic, so I'm just going to do it.
You're not going to get the spirit keys pretty soon.
I think this could be a good qual for scores. With if the finisher is, if we're looking at 230, 235 average top 7 finishing time, and your routing differences probably because there's a big gamble casino play, right? It's just do the stuff in the right order. So you probably lose 40 minutes on that time, but that's still going to net you an okay score, I think. Is Cola in this race? Is that even a question? Cola's done every single race.
Has he done every qual so far?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, new podcast episode just dropped, by the way. It's now live. That's all I'm going to say.
But go and watch it, go and listen to it after this is done. So then you can have 3 hours of us speaking here, and then another 2.5 hours of us on the podcast. That's 5.5 hours of both of us. Hey, Winnie. Yeah, Cola has done every single qual, right? And I'm going to say this up front, right? If Cola does every race, if he does all 20 races, then, fair play. That's pretty cool. If he does less than 19, then that's just a waste of his time.
Fewer than 19.
How about you get fucked? Oh, they're the GTG keys. Okay.
Feels bad, man.
Definitely did not have the GTG keys. So the bow is in the Sungrave. Did he pick up an earlier bow? I'm trying to think, it's not going back there. It's just an out-and-out mistake, I think.
I don't think so.
I
don't think he had sons at the time. I think he might have been one of the runners that was night when he was at CAC the first time, maybe. Not sure.
He got it as child. Yeah, very, very tricky. Very tricky to go back there for one check.
Well, I want to be as thorough as possible in these all done and do everything kind of seeds, especially when the keys are wherever. I mean,
yeah. I think I know it's a minor thing, but CAC path. I know it's path to the water keys, but
the fact that an area is centered itself has a big effect on qualifiers, and if people go to it, so just for that reason alone, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. If people are going to do it, then
because you don't know what check they're going to do first. I mean, they could do whatever first, so you don't know exactly what. But you do know that CAC is the path area, so I think it does have a big impact on your decision making, even if it's pretty obvious. It depends on where you are in a seed.
Yeah, I wonder if many people will be missing that out. It just seemed like all of our runners got it as adult and then just did it straight afterwards. With sons, it's easy as well. And you've got to do DC, and normally when you finish DC, you do it then as well, so... Yeah, we're not seeing a lot. Sanzo's just doing Deku and Jabu. Carp's going to be doing Shadow Forest.
Is he kind of being decided by when do you go dip fire for the K-Sword, for your mirror shields, to be able to do Jabu in the same segment? Most like, I think every runner's doing it in the same segment.
Yeah, you can do those too, yeah. Pick the round. Yeah, you can go and dip like Carp did, or you can just walk past it like Sanzo. Like, if that Kokiri sword is a little bit deeper in the fire temple, then holy shit, like, that'd be crazy.
Just that, the keys and Shadow and the mirror shield on chess game is the two things that I think will mess up the most runners. Oh, I've never seen a Furor's Wind play like this in Jabu. This is interesting.
Oh yeah,
killed the tentacle.
Yeah, put FW in this room, kill the tentacle, wait a second or two because you can't do it straight away, and then FW out.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, so we're past 220, so I don't know, I feel like we're getting to a point where finishes could happen. Couple of forfeits, no finishes. H2 runners, and it's quite a stacked qual as well. We've got loads of really strong runners here playing today. We don't have high cola.
Yeah, someone said he had technical issues, so did not play.
We don't have high cola. You know, Mario, Alexis, Floosh, you know, Kedums, Exodus, Ryu, Cola, Gav. Like, even Sponge is playing, and Sponge isn't going to be playing F7, so.
Oh, has that been confirmed, or?
Ah, well, this was the second qual.
There's 6 squalls left.
Sponge shock entry into F7, that'd be something.
I mean, I don't think it'd be crazy to play I think he just decided to do the last, like, as few as possible, or at all the last minute. Seems like it'd be something he would do, but I don't know. I don't know, how did he do in his first qual, do you know?
He won it. He got 1,046 points. Something like that.
Oh.
I think he won it, and What the Hell came second. They were holding hands at the top.
Cool. I'd be shocked if he doesn't make it. He doesn't want to.
Fun long shot play. It's like one I always see doing. It's like, I'm not gonna learn how to do that, but I appreciate it. I mean, learn how to do it, you just point and shoot, but I don't think it's quick. It probably is.
To do what now?
In that Sculpture corridor room, he long shotted the wooden pillar at the bottom to skip the 2 Sculptures. Got the aim, I think it would be quicker.
If you could do that with Z targeting too.
Oh yeah, if you get a position on that and Z target it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, surely there's a side up, side roll kind of like angle you can get from it or something like that. Yeah, the Spirit Keyring is in Shadow Fox. It's just a little bit deeper than what the T2 actually did. T2 left at the Silver Rupees Redead room. And it's in the Gibdo, the final Gibdo room. Yeah, mandatory double dip. Yeah. T doing Child Spirit.
Interesting that Aeronaut's opting for shadow checks here instead of just going to do Spirit? Because you have to do Spirit for ZL anyway, right? So
He doesn't have a spirit keys yet.
Does he not have them yet? But
No,
he found them already.
They're in here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep. See, there's Mr. Mario, first place. Look at that.
No way, really? That's it. Mr. Mario.
26-16. So that wasn't that far off from my guess. Come on. Get some fast runners here.
Sub 230. That it does surprise me. I know there's 75 runners.
82.
But that is just power play, that is. Well done. Thunder with
Pretty
the
impressive.
under 235.
I mean, Mario has a lot of RSL experience, so and he's just one of the top runners. So I think I'm just not really surprised by that. I don't know. This has been a pretty fast season. Set of quals. Yeah. Just kind of where Rando is right now, competitively.
New IT guy failed because of the... He tried to be more specific, but selected a runner that wasn't in the race. Yeah, Thunder, you were still closer than me. So after you took my bet, plagiarism of my incorrect bet.
Betting plagiarism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna put the fear of God into these runners. Be like, wow, do I really not have to do anything? Like, what am I missing right now? Where
that
is
kind of
that
finish?
keyring, you know?
That kind of finish with needing AD, like that's just a quick AD time in general. But it just demonstrates that fire dip in, like deep fire, deep water, like those are the things that are going to be avoided. Ice.
Just gonna keep going in shadow here. Same for Carp too.
Yo, Mr. Mario in the chat. GG's my dude.
Yeah, really nice finish. A really good showing at SGL, of course. It won SGL in person.
And if you want to hear more about SGL, check out the podcast. We've got Drunus.
Yeah, we did cover it a lot. Drunus made the finals of that event, so I think that we got a pretty good account for it.
And check out the newly dropped episode. Since
it is live now. It is live. Here's Tito with the mirror shields. All he has left is Spirit and a Shadow.
Yeah, still needs the Spirit keys. So can't get ZL without that. Aaron not placing FW here. Probably just going to go and do Forest now. And Carp doing the exact same thing. Now we're going to do Forest Spirit. I think they're both in go, aren't they? Both Carp and Aeronaut. They're Sponge in second place.
Tito also, I think they're just on go now.
Yeah, Tito needs the Spirit keys. Sanzo.
He needs mirrors still.
He needs
for Sanzo.
He's in the lens game. Oh yeah, he's just got the lens from the Deku tree, right? Yeah, we know where the light arrows are. And Balthia in 3rd place. Wow, lovely time from them. They've really shone this qualifying season, so GG's. Still a bit variable in their results, but yeah, able to pick it off.
Probably the top finish. Sounds like going boxless. Alright, gets the first try, nice.
Yeah, Balthia's already got a 9.73, but that's definitely going to be...
Yeah, I think that beats them. Yeah, I would expect so.
Oh, no, but this is their... They've already done 8 quals.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just see it.
They've already done 8 races. There's a 9.73, 9.42, 9.14, 9.12, and then 2 middle-ish 8s, 8.47, 8.18, 2 zeros after that. So a healthy qual score from Balthia. Pretty certain that will get them into the top 64, but yeah, this is the problem when you do more quals. You pick up a good one and it's like, wow, yeah.
You never know which one it's gonna be either, so.
Yeah. What do you think on entering the quals when you're not gonna play, or you're doing it to like mess up the times? What do you think about that? Is it tactical? Is it part of the nature of the game, or are you just being a dick?
Cool, but I don't know. Like,
I have an opinion.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. It's just like, so there's so many things that you can improve just looking at your own play, so that like won't really come into consideration for most people, if at all. Versus just like, I don't know, doing something better or adding something better within the seed yourself, so... Yeah, it has like no effects, I think.
Yeah, all of these times, sub 235 with my prediction.
I don't know, like, if you think about it, like, 1 out of 80 runner, like, you have a 1 out of 80th chance that one runner participating in a qualifier somehow interacts with your time at all or influences it. It's just, like, just go play the lottery at that point.
Yeah, so T2 did get the spirit keys eventually. Carp is doing spirit first to get ZL.
Suns are going to pick up the mirror shield here as well.
Yeah, and that'll be him and go.
How many more finishes will there be? Is the real question. I think that'll have the bigger effect. Number of finishes.
Yeah, I think hard runners have got a fair bit to go. Like, actually, Sanso's, well, he's already cleared all the spirit.
Well, Carp still has 4 left.
Yeah, so he's got another, what, 20 minutes to play.
Sunday afternoon nap.
And he's got to do the back end of Shadow, so he's got another 25 minutes to go. T2 needs to do... He's done all the Chow dungeons, so...
Rust, Rover, and Bongo.
Yeah, Shin Rover, Bongo.
It'll be pretty much the same. Whew. We're not there pretty soon, too. Same for Sanzo for right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we've probably got at least 15 minutes until we get a runner in here. That's if they do want to chat to us.
Probably Tito, Sanzo, Aeronaut, Carp is going to be the likely order here.
Yeah, and Carp was the one that was looking really good to start off with. Carp doing a bit of water. Asuna in 4th. And Russian with 5th. 9th. And those positions matter. Those top 7, they do matter to the average calculation. Did somebody say podcast?
Yeah, we got the new episode that just dropped maybe 30 minutes ago. Go check it out. It covers Speed Gaming Live. It covers qualifiers. A little outdated at this point, but probably get another one here pretty soon. These runners are completing their last few dungeons here.
Yeah, I am Season 6 top 64 runner. Triples 501. It'll be even more obnoxious when I have to put that in front of it. Get craze! 238.09. I've not seen a lot of check raise recently. Didn't really play SGL. I know they're in the multi-world tournament. Also.
Yeah, just mostly just playing multi and the main seasons.
Yeah.
They don't see him too often.
Very, very good runner. Yeah, absolutely right, Bear. I won a total of 2 F099 races in my time. The 6th, we just need one more before points get to be calculated. I just kind of like having a quick look through the points of some of these runners. Russian's 5th qual, that's going to put them a good amount. 2 900s, and then a 7 and a dud. So that's going to aid for them, so GG's. Ah, and there's Cola. 13 qualifier completions. Finishing up those times. So
226 to 239. It's a pretty big spread.
Yeah, so Mario, Sponge, and Balthia all with 1000s. 18 and a 983. Russian 983, 974, 964. We're going to see a really big spread, and we've got some, the forfeits are dropping in.
If you're not in your last 2 dungeons here, it's not going to be. It might not even be 800.
Yeah, it's not going to be. There's going to be no jet calculation there. Jet correction. So yeah, you're going to want to be done sub 2. So I think pick up plus 900. No, not even that. Yeah. Yeah. Sub 2 will get you. I mean, I wasn't wrong. Sub 2 will get you plus 900.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I need to play Fashion Police Squad again. I said that to T yesterday, actually.
Is that a game?
Yeah! Fashion Police Squad, one of the best FPSs out there. You shoot people with staples, no, not staples. Sewing machine and things like that. I think the Stone Tower music from MMR is one of the stronger songs in the OOT MMR or OOT MM catalog.
That's nice.
It's got that kind of creepiness.
You're not just hanging.
Look at this camera, I love it.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I play Quals 2, buddy.
EXO 242. Let's see how that does for points. That's 945. I think EXO might be. EXO is now done.
It's gonna be a pretty bad qual overall for a lot of people.
EXO has 8 already. EXO had a 1,000, a high 900, 989, 95, 95, 92, and then scrapped was an 887, 868, 850. So just strong showing generally. Gav in 9th. Gav's 6th. Whoa. 2 zeros in Gav's selections, but yeah, it's gonna be another 9.
I know how that feels. I got 3 myself.
Do you want me to control F emo and see what?
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about my qual experience. Yeah, go ahead and talk about it, Chuckles. Knock yourself the fuck out.
Alright, I'll go ahead. So pretty solid start from you. 981, is that right? And then 837 and 330. Here we go. They're coming in. There's Yo-Yo and Zorro. I think Zorro's going to get to the top 64 this time. One of those runners that has always been knocking at the door in Challenge Cups, like done kind of well. But yeah, it might be the first time in top 64 for her.
And she's had a peculiarly strong season so far.
Yeah, I think
Didn't expect it to be as strong as it is.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's like the francophone draft kind of stuff that's aided, because we're just generally seeing French runners doing very well. But I think Zora's always had potential, so I'm happy to see her doing well. She was on Restream when I was on Restream on ZSR, and I had the VC crash, which made me sad. That's a 935 for those two. So quickly dropping into below 900.
Good for Tito, at least. Sanzo not too far behind either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've both got. They've both got Bongo.
Yeah, they're right on Bongo's doorstep. They're knocking on Bongo's door.
Knocking on Bongo's door. Angle. 245.
Ango also been having a really strong season so far.
Yeah, absolutely. He left one of the quals because it was open decking. I was like, I appreciate that. Engel's already done 8 though.
Yeah.
He had a really good start. Like 3 1000s, 950, 902, and then.
Dang. Yeah, that's a automatic. You're in top 32 probably.
Yeah, and then egg. 3 zeros for the remaining 3. Yeah, Bear also using. Yeah, we had it was quite funny. We've had 2 open
That's why I haven't played in
decks.
That's why I haven't played in a week. The next one really matters. Ugh.
Yeah. There's been a couple of open decus and people leaving because of the open deku, Bear included. I thought it was quite good. But Majarkin left today. Majarkin left the quals with today's roll. And yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's a good one to skip. Not the nicest of settings. I think maybe the argument could be is that CSMC off just naturally elongates the qual.
Yeah,
And
by
course,
a lot.
Yeah. And longer quals generally leads to narrower points.
But also you have the
like
key
that.
rings, which really throws a wrench into everything.
Yeah,
Like,
and that does the
it
opposite.
shortens everything.
Yeah.
So it, kind of a weird 2 settings.
Mhm.
So I think if you're just going to forfeit based off settings, this is the one to do it.
I mean, it's definitely not 20 minutes. But if someone was to argue 10, I'm not going to die on that hill.
I think it adds like a half hour.
Just don't bother. Don't bother.
Like with all the, I don't know, with a lot of the placements, they weren't that bad this seed. It just comes down to sequencing. Like, did Mario only one trip everything? I could probably believe it.
That's the
There's a
thing,
couple things you have to double dip, but I mean,
Yeah, something mandatory double dips, like we said. But you know, we've said this before. You just do it right, and you go to the right places. Yeah, it's not a difficult qual if you are perfect.
haven't seen trials yet during the qualifiers. It's a little sad.
I think we had this discussion before the NA Weekly of what hasn't been selected, and before then it was all 3 ERs hadn't been selected. But of course we had grottos yesterday, and trials. Tensei finishing 248. You know what? This is going to be the other thing as well. Like, there are going to be some people who we don't think are as strong, but if they route it correctly, they're going to be up on the leaderboard. So, GG to Tensei, Kairox, Janebone, and Retropolis Zone, all finishing within the Zelda Beam cutscene. So, official snipes from them.
You're not even getting 900 from this qual.
Yeah, so Retropolis Zone got 904.
Oh yeah, not even getting 900 then.
And then Thur, 901. Pyra, GG's, 900. Bang on 900 that is. And then I do know another finisher's coming because I've refreshed the standings page. Aussies.
Yeah, just a little too far back for a lot of these runners to be like considered a really good finish for them. So we'll see if any of them join for interview. I'm not sure they will. I think we'll hear from Carp only. Like, I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, I think we're here. I think every runner did in our selection did an error in some way, shape, or form. But I think these finishers aren't anybody who did any errors. It's just like the natural routine sequencing just was a little bit.
It's just natural variance. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, I think some of it does come down to decision making. Like, we saw Fire like full clear from Aeronaut. We saw Dark Link into River from Carp, which is probably the sketchiest. Saw 10 skulls, chickens from everybody on Restream. Top 8 probably skipped chickens, if I had to guess. More likely than not.
I think Carp's biggest error was the water temple, Dark Loop.
Alley didn't really lead to anything. At 10:20, I don't know. I think that definitely stuck out to me as being a little bit too slow.
I'm just looking at Tensei. So this is their 5th race, but their 4 previously was 942, 874, and then 2 sub 700s, 695.
Oh wow! Okay,
So this
really
isn't
good
going to
finish
be.
for him then.
Yeah, that's another 9. That's going to be really good. And if they knock off those 600s, then they're going to be in a really good spot to do well. Stuck, Devon, and I'm going to say CD, but might be Keedy. I know they're a German runner. I don't know if that actually like influences. Yeah, and they're 880s. They are 887. Here comes T2. Was T2 the only one in the end that knew that lake was double path?
Yeah, it was the only place that you can know it is lake back.
Back lake. Wow.
Didn't really have much of an influence in the sea, unfortunately, but definitely interesting.
And here we go. The Zelda, the beam of light from Princess Zelda, the Sage of Light herself. GG's. To win on restream. Getting sniped by Master Alex initially. In 25th place. That's a nice natural number. I like that. Obtaining 870s. 7 points.
Hello? You didn't get a check on this.
That was, the refresh was working time. 8 points. Alright, let's see if I open them. The second Lake Tabongo was at Fountain. Okay.
Ew.
Yo, Alex, jeez. And then Oak's been on a tear as well. Another really good qual finish from Okishi. They're 7th. They've got 920, 9, 890, 850, 849, 752. So, yeah, this is going to be a middle of the pack for that. Another good one, and that could be a top 64. I think maybe another good 9. For Oak, and that would be clear in. Barrel 254. Alex, we had 4 runners going 4 different directions, and everybody had different go modes. So I think what we found from watching the seed is that there were so many multiple different routes that people went on. There wasn't a linear path to seed.
Your keys are mirror shields, mostly, though.
Yeah, spirit keys, lens into mirror shield, yeah.
Depends when you found the Kakura sword. If you find that super early by dipping fire, you're gonna get way ahead of everyone else, I feel like. Just based off of where everything else was.
Yeah. T2 didn't get the spirit keys. That was his problem. Sanzu, like, looks behind, got ahead, looks behind again. I forget what they were missing. And then Aeronaut's done the whole of fire and still is able to beat Carp is pretty good. Oh, I tell you what else Carp did. Carp spent about 4 minutes doing the hook shot into Water Temple strat.
Oh, yeah.
Put the FW in there. And then didn't check the fire keyring in Path Lake to bowl.
Yep, didn't have the long shot. Yeah, early fire, early bomb of the wall, dips.
Yeah.
It's kind of required for a fast time to see it.
Yeah, get those water keys, get that long shot. Do that in one go, don't come back. Get the fire keys.
You don't see any of fire, any of water, any of spirit, really. I mean, you literally just walk from the ends in spirit. And Shadow too, if you do a specific route where you get the early spirit keys there.
But you got to go GTG as well. We said it for a while, like people not going
Yeah.
GTG, and that had a lot of stuff too. You got to get the hover
Yeah.
boots to be able to go into Shadow. So you got to go GTG first.
We didn't see any sub-hour GTG. I thought that was strange.
You had so much early on. Okay, Ice Nine, Alexis, Arana, and Lefty. They're picking up 850-ish kind of times in their scores. And that's not that's sub 3 still, and it's 850 only. And Aranor is going to be added to the selection. Yo,
Oh, here's Sanzo.
GG Sanzo.
Hey,
Well done. GG's, my dude.
thanks.
How'd that seed go for you? Bit of a wild one there. Lots of different options and places to go to today.
Yeah, it was kinda unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Nicest way to put it.
yeah, I like the seed a lot. Well, I didn't make a great routing at the beginning, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the plays I did. Like, sadly, I cleared all my way of the hero, but except for one item, and it was the one needed every time. But yeah, it was kinda a jet seed, so no surprise that Mario Sponge are winning.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird mix of stuff, right? You have kind of add-ons the whole seed, both with your starting med, which is forest, and then also rec, and also child start. So you're like, already it's pulling you in a lot of different directions, and you also add on key rings to that. So
Yeah,
possible, just don't do anything in dungeons. But then there are a lot of things in dungeons, and then it
Yeah.
came down to sequencing and how many times do you dip a dungeon. So it was definitely looked tricky to play, at least from the commentator's booth here.
true. Well, when I went to the fire and I got the cookie sword, first item in the fire, I was happy because maybe some people didn't have ZL as Go mod. So maybe they could have done check behind ZL. But actually, I don't think it's possible. So, well, everything was in the Q3 after that. So when I got the lens at Goma, I just closed race time just to not get spoiled and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just focus on my play. So, well, when I reopen it during P2, I see already 25 people had finished, something like
Yeah.
that. So it wasn't. I was expecting it. So yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
you got into Forest and Spirit kind of early on Restream compared to the other runners, but that just meant you did all of Spirit, whereas a lot of people just got the key ring, they were in go-ish mode or whatever, and
Yeah, it's because I delayed the well.
yeah.
Well, it would have been different if I bought 2 beans, I guess. Well, not really, but yeah. Obviously, there was a bomb bag in the first chest in the well as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So you didn't
yeah.
need to go and get the beans to
I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah, because you had like, every so often we were like, yeah, this is kind of a good idea because you went to Lake early,
Yeah.
which was path, and you did kind of all the checks with the chews along the way. So that was good, kind of pushing that really early.
Yeah, I expected the hammer or something on the lake, I think. But yeah, it was the key.
Well, how many path hints do you have?
4.
Okay, so you probably don't have the last hint, which is Lake Hylia to Bongo Bongo.
Oh, for Din's Fire, I guess.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
fire keys is the key ring on Shoot the Sun, and then
Yeah,
Din's Fire, of course, is the.
That's why I did Spirit, because there was 2 check behind the Din's Fire, and also
Right.
I did I easily did the pot in Goron City.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was behind Din's Fire. That's why I do that, and I go early in Spirit. But yeah, it was the sun. Yeah, I also delay the well because, well, we could do like 5 checks, something like that, without explosive and ZL. And
when
keys.
you don't have ZL and it's CSMC's off and you can't peek those underwater ones, it does feel bad going in there without ZL.
Yeah, that's why I skip it early and went to it when I didn't have any good choice other than the well.
Yeah, you were able to avoid Fire Temple, like all the checks in there. You were able to avoid, you didn't do any of the checks in Water Temple, which is good. So
yeah,
those are kind of areas you were able to skip, which was nice.
When I got the long shot in the well, I knew I was going to fire swing back in GTG, do water, get the sun and the ring in fire. Mm-hmm. And my plan was to just clear fire after that, but I got the cookie sword, so yeah. That was nice.
Yeah, pretty good for you. I'm just kind of having a look through kind of your results at the moment. Like you have that was only your 4th race, and
yeah,
you've got some. You're really clumped around 860 to 920, which is really borderline for top 64.
Well, actually, maybe last year, but I think this year it would be. Well, the cap would be top 64. Will be maybe a little
lower.
Yeah, a little lower than last year.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I think what's good for you though as well is that you've got these 4 results. They're pretty good already, and now you've got another 4 quals to maybe take a gamble and get like a really big one, and then you're you're done. You're sorted.
Yeah, because if I do another one like that, I'm at 34, 50, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So welcome in Mr. Carp here to the booth. GG's.
Hey, GG.
Hi, GG's.
Hey, Carp.
2 things. Tech issues. Sad face.
Mm-hmm.
Also about 10 minutes in the middle. But also, I learned today that keyrings have boss keys on them.
Oh no!
So when I picked up that fire keyring on Shoot the Sun, I thought, boss? Oh shit! Everything's in logic, and I went straight back into the water and just like zoomed. So yeah, if I'd known that, then a lot of things would be different.
I was going to say the text box does say it includes the boss key.
I know. I was like,
that definitely makes your water play make a lot more sense. I was like, why is he doing this?
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense actually. Yeah.
Why did you go so hard for 1020 skulls?
Hack Path to Morpher, and we'd already seen the wallet, so it wasn't tunic, so it was either irons or long shot.
Yeah, pushing that hack path, that makes sense. We had a Aeronaut on Restream, didn't get the GTG keys for ages because they didn't clear up the cat path. I know it's not necessarily that, but I think it's a strong play to clear out those paths because of how the likelihood of it being picked is done and things like that. Yeah.
So then I realised, water doesn't need ZL to finish it, so let's just go and do Shadow. So that was a learning experience for me. And to be honest, coming 8 points below my lowest score on that, like I'm not unhappy. Without the 10 minutes death for me, like having to restart my stream and everything.
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
I got like 880
Yeah.
or something, but who knows?
Yeah, your laggy restream. We turned off the sync for you, and you were basically 5 minutes behind everybody for a bit, and then in GTG you came back.
Yeah, I stood holding a blue rupee, and I was like, I need to fix this.
Okay.
I started recording for a little bit, just in case.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
We didn't know exactly what you did in there, but I think eventually we figured it out.
Yeah, because we basically lost that 5 minutes from when the lag started, and then
Yeah, I just
T2 was just
thought
in G2G at the same time, so we knew basically what you.
Yeah,
I think I'm
happy
out of-
that I got strength 2 so early, but sad about my time of day stuff early.
Yeah, I
I
said that at the start when you were in CAC early as child. It's like this is
Feels really bad.
Unfortunate time of day routine.
But I saw the bomb bag,
right.
and I planted bean.
I have to go, guys.
All right,
Yeah.
Sanzu.
Bye.
Thanks very much, dude.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for the restream and GG.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, you had the longest child one of everybody on Restream
Believe it.
by a significant amount. By the time that you went to adult one, people were in their child twos. So
Yeah.
you were there for a bit.
I think the thing that hurt me most was going to Hylia as child. But I had scale and I wanted Pierre, and I'm on reflection. Once I'd seen the strength, got my bean, I should have gone back up top to get the strength,
Yeah.
then gone to Lon Lon, then probably done Lake anyway because closed tree, and then it would all of it flowed a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Yeah, I
just
think so as
panicking when I
well.
saw the strength.
Yeah, because you can also go up and get the strength, go into domain, do domain,
I'll
take
go
the
out through
scale
the
to
bottom.
go through lake,
Yeah,
and then do owly kind of stuff there as well.
Yeah.
That's another route you could have done.
that's a good one too.
I think, and I said this on when we were doing this, that actually clearing a lot of the overworld stuff early is really good, because dipping dungeons isn't as effective when you don't have the keys for them. So trying to get all the keys early is
Yeah.
a pretty pog tactic.
Have you been liking S7 specifically? Been having a good time? What are your
I
thoughts on
seem
that?
to be having a good time. Like,
Yeah.
this is
You're
the
doing
this is
well.
the best series I've had on OT. What am I now? 40th, something like that? 44th. There we are. And I didn't even improve on my score from today. Like, that's the first 5 races I did, and 44th
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, you're looking really good. I think maybe one more 900 to get that 828 and have your lowest
Yeah.
being 862 would be really, really good for you.
But with 2 more races, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm questioning, and I understand the organisers, the point about not like we're trying to ramp it up. None of these races are anything like the races we're going to do if we make it to S7.
Because of the multiple picks.
Yeah, the interaction between settings.
Yeah, there's greater interaction between the settings.
Yeah.
Like they significantly increase the time of it. Like to be fair, I am surprised about how quick these races are going generally anyway. So
Yeah. Had I read the text box about keyrings and not had the tech issue,
imagine reading
it'd have been great. I know.
Mhm.
Oh well.
All right, let's
Am I the last one?
let's
Yeah.
let's wrap it up. I think.
Cool.
GG to everybody. Of course, thank you to everybody who's ran, especially Carp, because Carp's cool.
Ran.
But T2, Sambo, and Aeronaut, Ethan Ainsley, Melquee, Yoda with a J, McHundy tracking, me and Emo, also on the podcast.
Yeah,
We
new
have a
episode
podcast
just dropped.
today.
Check it out if you want more S7 action coverage and some stories about SGL. It's been a good time.
Nice one. I'm going to order takeaway, and then I'm going to play my co-op match. So,
Cool.
good times.
Yeah, that is all for us today then with OTR. But we will have some more races, Tears of the Kingdom and Zelda 2 here on ZSR later today. The next OT qualifier is going to be on the Silver Gauntlets tomorrow. But qualifiers 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 will all be here. So come on back. And we're going to go raid Bingothon, which is a marathon raising money for Fred Hutch Cancer Center. So go over there, cheer them on, maybe help donate some money, and have a good Sunday, everyone.